Hello friends, welcome back to the Corinna Marie Handmade YouTube channel. If you are new here, hope you stick around for a while and get to know me and the channel and what we're all about. If you're a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming back. Today we are talking about Tour de Fleece 2021. So this is my first year participating in Tour de Fleece, and we have a visitor. I'm excited to participate with a team for the first time and kind of get more time with my spinning wheel. So we'll just start with kind of a FYI of what Tour de Fleece is if you've never heard of it, or if you are watching this video because you are also spinning for Tour de Fleece. Let me know what team you're on and what your challenges and goals are, and love to build those connections. So Tour de Fleece is a spin along. So similar to how knitters and crocheters have knit alongs or crochet alongs, Tour de Fleece is a spin along for fiber spinners. So you could use a spinning wheel or a drop spindle or an electric wheel. And it is a spin along that coincides with Tour de France. So when is it? I think it starts June 25th or June 26th. So this video will hopefully be out in time for the start of Tour de Fleece, and it goes till July 18th. You can participate by signing up on Ravelry. Tour de Fleece has a general page where you can sign up as an individual or you can join a team. You can search the hashtag Tour de Fleece 2021 to find a team, or kind of ask if you have spinning friends, if they are joining as well. The team I am a part of is called Wool for the Dame, which is a collaboration between, Mohair for the Dame. Wool for the Dame is Christina from another account, and Sarah from Green Goat Ranch. So if you've watched previous videos, I hauled a lot of fiber from Green Goat Ranch, and she is one of the captains between Sarah and Christina. So they met when they were on a team a few years ago and decided to create their own. They are both in New Jersey, so fellow Jersey gals. And yeah, we're just excited to kind of meet other people and spinners and really kind of create a team and have fun. I think that's the reason why I was so drawn to participating this year. What else do we have? Our team is about camaraderie and setting your own goals. So Sarah provided a few examples, spin 10 minutes a day, stash bust, learn a new technique, spin X amount of fiber, X amount of yardage, spin for a specific project in mind, fill all of your bobbins. I only have 3, so that's very easy for me to do. Or whatever you feel like. So there aren't any kind of rigid goals or challenges that we have to participate in, but it's just gonna be fun to see what everybody accomplishes. Yes, you can use a drop spindle. Can you be on more than one team? Yes, as long as you follow the rules for both. Will there be prizes? So as a spinner on this team, I have the ability to win prizes, which I think is super fun. And Sarah I'm looking on her Instagram story, but she kind of just answers a few questions. So that is the premise of Tour de Fleece, and I'm going to kind of talk you through how I'm approaching this. I have a ton of fiber in front of me. I have this full of fiber, and then I have an entire plastic container full of bats and roving. So I think my main goal for this year's Tour de Fleece is to stash bust. There we go, color's blown out. To stash bust and really kind of find my most favorite way of spinning. I've shared in past knitting podcasts kind of the result of my spinning, and I really do love 2-ply yarns. So I think most of my yarns will turn into 2-plied yarns, but I also have some other techniques that I want to try. So I'm going to briefly go through kind of all the fiber I have so you can see it, and then at the end of Tour de Fleece I'll do kind of what did I accomplish, what did I spin, and you'll be able to understand a little bit better how this turns into a skein of yarn. So first up we have a bat from Sarah from Green Goat Ranch. This was inspired by a cider flight. So lots of different pinks and oranges in here. I'm getting a dying battery notification, so if this cuts and starts again, don't be alarmed. All right, and then I have tons of bats from Amanda from Melanated Boho Bay. If you're ever interested in shopping Amanda's shop when she does collections or launches, I always have a link down below with a $5 off coupon. It's an affiliate kind of reward thing. You get $5. I think I get $5 off an order, and who doesn't love $5 off an order? And supporting their friends. So, love you, Amanda. So this is an art bat that is brown. I forget the name of this, but I think this is like 2 ounces. So I have a lot of smaller bats, 2 ounces, as opposed to the normal 4 ounces. So those I think will spin up very quickly. Then we have another bat from Amanda. This is called City Palace. So lots of mints, a little bit of oranges in here. I'm not going to go into specific fiber contents just for time, but I will just kind of flash my fiber stash. Then we have Pink City, which is 2.1 ounces, which is of course pink and browns and a lot of little neps in here. Really, really pretty. Then we have Moon Kingdom, which is 2.2 ounces, which is purple. Some golds in here from Amanda. All right, next bat is from Sarah, Green Goat Ranch. This is a watercolor bat. Again, 2 ounces, 2.5 ounces. So a nice blue gradient. And that is all that's in this basket. We'll clean everything up later. All right, now we're back onto, oh my gosh, the giant plastic bin that I have. This is insane. All right. Wouldn't this be a great thumbnail? Look at all this fiber. Okay. We'll take a screenshot later. All right. Next up, we have a bat called Daphne from Amanda. This is 4 ounces. Again, another mint with beautiful orange. Then we have 2 ounces called Nostalgia. This is lots of purples and greens and oranges and browns. Lots of fun stuff. Then we have 10-second Tidy. This is 2.4 ounces. I've already spun this bat, another bat, into a 2-ply. So if you watch my videos, you'll be familiar with what that might look like. All right, let's pop into Roving, and then there might be some more bats underneath here. All right, this Roving from Amanda. I think I purchased this last summer. So all of these Roving braids are 4 ounces. Then we have this. This is from Sarah, Green Goat Ranch. As well as this one. It's from Sarah. Look at these. They're so pretty. I am making a mess in my room. All right, next bat is, I believe, from Amanda. A bat. Roving, sorry. All right, and then we have Roving. So this is a Roving fiber dyer called created by LCB. There's her shop link and her Instagram. I purchased this fiber last July. She does monthly colorways. So this one was called Summer Berries. And this was the coordinating one called Faded Indigo. I know it's hard to see because of the glare, but I'm thinking if I should single ply or two ply these on themselves, or do maybe like 2 ounces of each and 2 ply them together. So one strand is blue and then one strand is the red. So I think that's what I might try. I've never tried that technique, so we'll see what's going on. My throat, I've been talking all day filming videos, so if you feel, or hear a little raspiness, that is the reason. All right, next up we have this roving from Amanda. It's very Little Mermaid feel to it with the reds and the greens and the blue. And we have a BFL roving from created by LCB. And we have a Corriedale roving from LCB. We have just this is another Corriedale from LCB. I purchased these all last summer when I was learning how to drop spindle. So I'm excited to kind of get through them and, you know, spin them. We got a few more bats left. So these are all from Amanda. This is 2.4 ounces. This is the purple bat. And we have another one called, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Just from her, what is it called? Sailor Moon collection. I always forget that. We have another kind of purple, gold, teal. This one is a beautiful combination. This is 2.2 ounces. And we have an art bat, which was a collaboration between Amanda and Sarah. So Amanda from Melanated Boho Bay and Sarah from Green Goat Ranch, called Ken. So Amanda did a Barbie collection, I think in January or February. And then this is the Ken one to match. All right, then we have, I think this one is called Sakura. This is 2.4 ounces, so a beautiful pink with some dark blacks in there. I think so. It's always hard to see. All right. I do have some other bats here from a Etsy shop called Barn to Yarn. This is a seller who lives in the UK, and I purchased these skeins, oh my goodness, I purchased these bats in December, like 2 days after Christmas, and customs was just not kind to them or to me, so I'm glad that to finally have, you know, some of them here safely. So these are all 4 ounces. This one is a gorgeous green with some beautiful locks on top, which I'll talk more about locks later. This one is pink and white. This one is kind of a neutral browns and creams. A little bit of blue in there. And we have a hot pink, which is so unlike me. I guess I was just feeling color when I ordered these. And then we have, ooh, a purple and a teal. This one again feels very Little Mermaid to me. Could just be me, but. So that is, you know, a decent amount of fiber, I would think. Lots of bats, lots of roving, and, oh, there's 2 more in here. So we got a blue one and then a black one, I think, that has kind of red locks on it. So that is all of my fiber. I have some other kind of colored rovings that are just one color, not dyed, kind of came like that I bought from a D stash from Sarah at Green Goat Ranch. So I haven't included those here just because I can spin those at any time. I'm hoping in the future to get a drum carder so I can kind of create my own bats and learn that process, but self-control. We're not there yet. Maybe one day we will be. But I want to chat a little bit about the like the challenges. So what they do is the Tour de France, they have, I'm just trying to pull it up on Instagram. They have different challenge days. So throughout the 3 or 4 weeks, they have different challenge days for teams or what have you in the actual cycling race. So what the spinners do is they also will do a specific challenge, or they kind of make one up on those days. So I won't be doing kind of rigid challenges on different days, and I'm not able to spin every single day. I'll be traveling and kind of away from my wheel for a few days during Tour de Fleece. But for me, for my first year, I think what I'm most looking forward to is learning 2 specific techniques. So the first technique, which I have this plastic bin with some additional addings for spinning, and then I have an empty plastic bin for all of the skeins that I will spin, hopefully, for Tour de Fleece. So I'm going to collect the skeins in here, and then in a future video you'll kind of see that all filled up with gorgeous yarn. Okay, so back to the techniques and my challenges that I'm hoping to accomplish. First will be learning how to auto wrap yarn with a metallic thread. So I have done this. I've just, spiral plied. Yes, when you hold a thread of metallic with the yarn and then kind of ply it on itself, and this becomes kind of the, not the core, but the thing that this yarn is spinning around. And I've just used normal sewing thread for that, like metallic Coats and Clark thread or what have you. But for that to auto wrap, it's never enough. I think on a spool, maybe 100 yards comes on one of the little bobbins. So I purchased this metallic thread. I don't know if it's Lurex or whatever, from an Etsy shop seller, and these are 100 grams. I have a silver and a gold, and what you do is you hook it up so when you're core spinning or just spinning yarn, that it just freely moves and auto wraps your yarn. And I've tried to do it once. I don't have a lazy Kate, which is something that makes your bobbins just like spin very easily. So I always like hook it up to a knitting needle. I put a knitting needle through it, and then I put the knitting needle in between like a wire basket so it can run. And I haven't had luck. I think the one skein I tried it on just, it wasn't good. So I want to accomplish that and be successful with auto wrapping. So that is my challenge numero uno. Numero dos is spinning with locks. So some of the last art bats that I showed you from Barn to Yarn had locks already kind of carded into them, or, you know, just laid in them. But Barn to Yarn, this is like a few months later from when I purchased those, was doing a Facebook sale for locks, and they were, I think, like €8 a bag plus shipping. So I don't know what that converts to in American dollars, but I have 5 or 6 bags of locks from Barn to Yarn in a whole bunch of different colors. We have oranges, we have purples and pinks, and we have more oranges with some creams. And we have this one I call Easter. Lots of pastels in here. And then we have a purple set. I'm very descriptive today. And I'm not trying to get through all of these locks. I know this is a ton of locks, but I just want to become more familiar with spinning locks into my yarn. And whether that's kind of single plying it and then 2 plying yarns together or what have you, I just really want to be more comfortable with using add-ons and adding, you know, additives. So yes, I am looking forward to that. I also have in here locks from Amanda that are, I think, like 3 years old at this point. So, you know, use those up and get more comfortable with spinning things into my fiber and into my yarns. So that is kind of all of the fiber, whether I get through all of it or half of it or what have you. Some lofty goals for Tour de Fleece this year, and I'm really excited to be a part of a team and work with Sarah and Christina, and there are some other lovely spinners on the team. If you watch my knitting podcasts and watched episode 6, I suggested that you also watch the Twin Aura Knits podcast with Erica and Jess. They are, of course, twins, and they are on the team. So I'm so excited to get to know them a little bit better and kind of see what they have to spin. I think they are doing kind of like a Vlogmas style where they're gonna vlog every day that they spin for Tour de Fleece and share that with their YouTube channel. So if you are interested in kind of following along, definitely check out their channel as well and stick along, you know, stick around, and I'm just really excited. So thank you so much for tuning in to this Tour de Fleece 2021 video. I'm really excited to kind of have a sequel to this to show you all that I've spun with this fiber. And if you would go ahead, like this video, comment down below, tell me if you're participating in TDF this year. What are you most excited for? Are you a veteran? Are you a rookie like me? Let me know, and would love to connect. So also subscribe if that isn't clear. Subscribe. Love to have you around. And have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Oops.